What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to and share. Please like and share. Guys, I really do feel like shit this morning. I'm about to head to the doc now and see if they can get me some kind of script to where I could get this over the counter maybe COVID test, because I ain't trying to do all this COVID test mess where they stick this shit up my nose. I'd rather do it myself. But I want to get into the comment section right quick. On my post, I exposed a jackass on there. Want to be funny because I'm asking for cash out donations and had the nerve to say that basically I'm a bum, I'm not a responsible adult, and quit begging and grow up and get a better job and rah 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 rah. Let me tell you something, you trolls out there. Not everybody is fortunate enough to have excellent amount of income, okay? And I have never once blamed anybody for my situation. But when you are a content creator and you are creating content, you ask for donations because it's just like anything that you do that's a niche that you know you're good at. You like to get what? Compensated. And in this case, I'm only asking to be compensated because right now I'm going through a tough time financially, like anybody else. So you're trying to tell me that people that have death in their family can't ask for a GoFundMe? Is that what you're trying to tell me, James? Because I know you're probably looking at my shit, James, because you're probably one of those dudes that do that. Are you trying to tell me that if someone is trying to legally get some things in order for their family, like a lawyer or whatever, they can't ask for that kind of assistance for a GoFundMe or a donation or anything like that because they're a bum? Are you telling me that if your child's school needed a donation for something for to help other kids that's unfortunate, you're not going to donate because you want to say, oh yeah, where their parents is a bum? Or let's say the kid's parent is no longer here. How about that? And the mother could be sick with a real illness. You're not going to donate because what? Oh, I forgot. Let me say it again. Because you think that situation is bummy. You know, these are the type of people, guys, that I call self-centered and upset with themselves. They're upset with themselves because they got to have something dramatic going. They got to have some kind of ego booster. They're the type of people that they like to kick people while they're down. But they don't never want to inspire nobody while they up. And it just irks me when I see guys like this. You want to go out here and bully poor old me because I asked for a donation on my post. You know what's another thing that's cool about social media, guys? James, who's out here that want to be trolled this morning. There's this thing called click away. You ever heard of that? Click away? Yeah, click away. There you go. Click away. You don't like me and other content creators asking for donations because I'm not the only one. I guarantee you, I see that you like shooting guns, so I'm quite sure that you're a gun enthusiast. You probably got a gun creator you follow. I mean, I look at your shit. So, you mean to tell me if your favorite gun creator goes up here and say, hey man, I need you to donate so I can get this killer gun for this killer range, you gonna call him a bum too? Huh? No, you're not. Because you're gonna do like everybody else do. You're gonna donate because of what? You like the content. And you're a big fan of those big guns. Because I'm a fan of big guns. So the moral of the story is, James, if you don't like some shit, just click off, bro. It's not hard. Going up here and calling me all kinds of fucked up names and calling me a bum, you damn right I'm gonna chew you a new asshole. I'm gonna call you a fuck face. Exactly, Jared. Change the channel. It's not hard. I don't know why you trolls gotta troll so bad. I know why. Because you're lonely. You want the attention. All your life you've been trying to be special and you don't know how to handle it. And it's okay. It's okay, buddy. It really is. You know, that's what I normally do. If I don't like something, I just change the channel. I just change the channel. That's what I do. I just change the channel. They be like, Joel, you not gonna look at that? No, man, I would change the channel. Why should I look at it? I don't need to look at it. I'm changing the channel. But see, you don't want to change the channel because you like my shit and you don't know how to handle it. And it's okay. It's okay. I think it's a little creepy, but it's okay. Because you got to prove you got to have the last word. That's why I blocked him this morning. Because, see, I don't need that negative energy. If you don't like me asking for donations, if you don't like the fact that people donate to my channel, then you got two choices. Actually, three. You can either A, click off. B, you can click off and start your own channel. Or C, you can fucking not donate at all and watch with your mouth shut. It's that simple. I mean, it's not. I mean, y'all make it so. I don't know, man. I mean, I really do. I really think that some of you guys suffer from a mental disorder. I really do. I think some of these guys suffer from a mental disorder. A mental disorder of I just got to get those likes. I just got to get those likes, man. And you know you're not going to put in the work to start a channel. Because I done seen a channel you already did. You started one and you stopped and it was 3 years ago. And it was a garbage ass channel because all it showed was you shooting at the range. So that lets me know you don't have talent. It lets me know you don't have drive. It lets me know you're not disciplined. But you want to call me a bum. Oh, I didn't tell you to have 6 kids. You damn right you didn't tell me to have 6 kids. I never said any of you guys told me to have 6 kids. I choose my own path. I've never said I didn't choose my own path. But because I've chose my own path, it is nothing wrong with me asking for help. That's the American way, right? We ask for help. Now, I can see if I ask for help every fucking day, there's something new, something dramatic. Then I can understand me being a bum. That's what bums do. They're always thinking of a scheme, something dramatic, something that makes no sense. I don't do that. Everybody know I'm an open book. I'm an open book. My man said we don't die, we multiply. I'm an open book. I have a disabled wife. I have a special needs son. I have other children that live in the home with me. I think I do pretty well to be a chef and trying to make ends meet off of a $33,000 a year salary. See, that's the part you didn't do the assignment on, sir. You didn't ask those questions. You just assume I was a bum. Then you like, well, get a better job. Okay, what does it require to get a better job? You got to relocate, right? You got to have a plan to do that. Got to go to another place. Yeah, it's not like I can just wake up and get another job. You ain't even asked the dynamics of that. Well, if your wife's disabled, what kind of disability does she have? My wife has a disability that may not be fitting for me to go in the area that I need to go to get another job. Or in the areas for what my son need to get the assistance he need with his disability. I mean, these are the type of guys that I laugh at, bro. I mean, they're comedy. Thank you very much, Jared. I mean, people don't understand. See, people think, listen, man, I'm not going to lie to Kick It. There's a lot of content creators that y'all follow that try to play the part that they got all this and all this money and they doing good and life is great. And these motherfuckers are suffering. I'm going to tell you now, I'm not rich, and by any means. I have one vehicle, 6 kids, a sick wife. I'm not rich. I'm not. I live paycheck to paycheck like most Americans. I don't have a high credit score. I'm not a 700 beacon. I'm not a 600 beacon. But you know what I am? I'm very wise. I'm very wise when it comes to people. I'm very wise to know what it takes to be successful in general. See, people always measure success by how much money you got. Money's great. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking beautiful. But there's more to life than just money. You can be successful by being a regular average Joe and taking care of your family and being able to enjoy the American dream. You know what the American dream is? We always think the American dream is our own house, white picket fence, and the dog and the wife and the kids. The American dream is being able to successfully say that you were able to live your life in America during your lowest points and your highest points and have no regrets. That is the American dream. No one has ever achieved that yet. Because if you look at the world today, a lot of people are still not satisfied. If God took me home today or tomorrow, I've achieved that. I've seen the world. I played with over $100,000 a year when I was in the car business. I broke off with some of the baddest hoes. Excuse my expression, ladies. I'm just being a realist. I done fucked some of the baddest hoes that you can dream of while I was in the military. I've drunk some of the finest ass liquor, top shelf, that you can dream of while I was in the military. I've hung out with some of the coolest motherfuckers that you can hang out with while in the military. I've had my side pieces. I've had the revolving door where I was going and breaking off chick after chick after chick all through the week. Hell, I think I've done everything. Nope, I actually had that one time too, a long time ago. Before there was even OnlyFans, I had some nude content out there that I did, videos and stuff. Long time ago. Did all that. So yes, I've done it all. I've done the drugs. I've done it all that I needed to do to get out my system. So I have no regrets. I lived my life. Now I'm in the point now that I'm appreciating life. See, there's a difference between living life and appreciating life. Because see, when you live in life, you just going through the motions of trying to do everything you can and push the limits. But when you start appreciating life, you look back on those moments and was like, you know what? God brought me through that. Yeah, Aquila. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, people just got to know. I mean, I did my shit. I'm good. I've done that. Been there, done that. I could go out here right now and start me on OnlyFans and make plenty of money off of it, but I don't want to do that. I don't have time for that, for one. And number two, I have too much respect for myself, and I don't want to disappoint my viewers, the people that follow me. Because how can I preach that I'm a conservative and I start something like that, that will make y'all look at me in a whole different light. And that's why I would never do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just where I'm at in my life. And people don't understand the transitioning of why, Joel, you like that. You know, a lot of my old military buddies that ask me that all the time, man, you used to be wild. Why you ain't like that no more, man? Why ain't you wilding out like that no more? Because when you get a beautiful wife, you get kids, you get people like you guys that believe in your movement, you move differently. You think twice before you do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? 20 years ago, shit. I had a following like this, beautiful women telling me, Joel, you're awesome. I love the fact you got dreads, you're tall, and you look so, your wife is lucky to have you, I'll be all over the place slinging that thing. All recording it, giving you links from here to Tinsdale. But what is it? What is it gonna do? Not a damn thing. But make you look at me in a different light. Instead of looking at me as a person that is trying to be a part of the solution, you're you know I ain't lying. How do we do when we see the Brazilian women, us as men? We see those Brazilian women with the big chests and the nice assets start telling the weather in Brazil. We ain't listening to no damn weather. We're looking at the woman. We don't know nothing about what's going on over there. She can tell you that the sky is on fire and nukes everywhere. We wouldn't even give a shit because we're looking at the Brazilian woman. You get what I'm saying with this? So that's why I've changed who I am. Because it's called growing, maturing. But see, trolls don't understand that. Trolls think that we as content creators on YouTube, these low guys like myself, that's under, let me tell y'all something about YouTube. And y'all seen that when it went across my screen. I've been doing YouTube all this year and finally started growing a little bit. I'm at 7,000 subscribers and I barely clock 1,200 a year off this channel from donations and things of that nature. I know it's crazy, ain't it? But it's the truth. There are guys right now that you see on YouTube that's got 20 and 30,000 subscribers. 20 to 30,000 subscribers. And they barely, just barely clock a month 1,100. Some cases they may be in the 8s. But if they got a $12 or $2,000 month, that's a good month to them. You don't start seeing money on your channel, and that way people don't understand, until you get to the 100K. Now, when you start getting to 100K, you kind of start seeing a little bit of the fruits of your labor with followers. Because when you do a live and you got 100K, the goal is to have 10% of what your live is of your followers, 10 to 5%. So if my 10% rate is 1,000 out of, if my 10% of, let's say for instance, let me do the math. I have 100,000 followers. If I have 10,000 followers in my chats every time that I'm doing a stream, like Kevin Samuels was getting with his content, then I'm doing good. Kevin Samuels streams had between 10 to about 30% of his subscribers interacting. That's pretty goddamn impressive. A lot of people can't do that. But usually we get as somebody that's got 100,000 subscribers, it's a blessing if you got about 300 or 400 people in the chat, because you got to break it down by percentage. 10% of that 1,000, of that 100,000 is 10,000. 5% of that 100,000 is 5,000. That 1% of that is 500. So if someone get 500 people out of 100,000 into the chat, that's pretty strong. That's the norm. The goal is to have about 4% of that. So if you could get about 2,000 in the chats at 100,000 subscribes, you're doing all right. See how the math works with that? So you got 2,000 people in there, and people donating on the live. Let's say out of 2,000, let's say everybody's donating about 10% of that math is donating. Then you make a little bit more money. Now on Rumble, monetization is different. With Rumble, you got two ways of getting monetized with Rumble. You can get monetized with Rumble exclusively. Now, to get monetized with Rumble exclusively, that goes from people donating to your channel, and that is from your channel being liked so much that it gets ranked in the top 50 that they have of videos every week of your niche or whatever that is, news, politics, whatever. Now, if you decide that you want to be non-exclusive, not just a Rumble, but you also want to take whatever you stream on Rumble to go and appear on your YouTube channel. Hell yeah, Tara James, on your new Tara. Tara, let's make you a mod. I thought I made you a mod, sweetheart. Let's make you a mod. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all, shout out to Tara. She's now a mod. But I'm just saying, that's how the numbers run. So with Rumble, you gotta have a following. Like right now, AK Nation, he's got 1,000 people over there on Rumble that follow him. And AK Nation probably making pretty good dough over there. I mean, you get a higher rate of pay with Rumble, but it's just getting the followers over there. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I only got 63. And if you want to follow me on Rumble, look me up, J News and Views. J News and Views on Rumble. Go on and subscribe. I have videos over there already. I'm also on Minds. I don't know if you ever heard of Minds. It's like a very much relaxed version of Twitter. I have a lot of content over there too, where I speak my mind. Locals is attached to my Rumble. There is sometimes that I will probably make a video too raw for Rumble and put it there. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. I mean, content is content, and you just gotta be flexible. And right now, YouTube, oh yeah, locals is the shit. Well, you gotta remember, YouTube is a liberal run-it machine. And they're gonna get strict on a lot of things. I mean, you see how they demonetize AK Nation, and they didn't. Yeah, I don't think they demonetized AK Nation. They did one time. They got him back on, but I think they demonetized Black Gen Z. They demonetized him, and now he's got to do all his streams straight Rumble. Because the thing about it is, when you start talking about black crime, and things of that nature. They don't like that. See, they want you to talk about black crime in a way where you sound like a liberal. I'm not going to never do that. I'm going to talk about it in a way that is real. They do. So that's just me. But they done already gave me a strike for whatever me and Jericho have. Me and Jericho gonna try to link up as soon as I get well, so that way we can give y'all another awesome one. Shout out to everybody that supported me being on Anthony show, calling in. Y'all gotta understand, Anthony is hard to get on the show. Anthony Logan is hard. That man is busy. Y'all remember, Anthony not only runs his YouTube, he also runs his website. He doesn't have an assistant. He does it all. That man, I still don't understand how that man got to 1 million subscribers and ain't got no assistant. That man do everything himself. Everything is, he does all his editing by himself. Uh-oh. I'm kind of done with him, though. Who you done with? Am I ABL? I mean, I really like ABL. Out of all of them, when I do the rankings of content, I would have to say ABL is number one. Black Conservative Perspective is number two. And I had to put Tatum number three. And the only reason why I put Tatum number three, because Brandon Tatum, I love Officer Tatum, but he's going to talk about more of, like, since he done hit 2 million, he's toned down a lot. Oh Lord, you said you can't hear him right now. It hurts. Are you talking about Tatum or ABL? Oh wow, I don't know what. I gotta hear this. Devin, you gotta let me know what's going on. I ain't never heard you say that about any of them. You gotta let me. I gotta be more informed. I don't know what is happening. I just know that Tatum toned down a lot though. ABL, what? What did ABL do? Please tell me what ABL did. I gotta hear this one. I ain't even. I didn't. Oh, well, ABL is. Y'all gotta remember something. Before ABL got in this niche, ABL always studied politics. And he's always been political minded. I don't have nothing against DeSantis. I think DeSantis is great. Is a great leader. To me personally, I don't think that he should be running for president right now. And it's not because I'm a fan of Trump. I mean, it's not even that. It's just that, to me, is that DeSantis could easily get influence right now because he's at that he had that segue. You know, when you get in that segue of your career and you about to go into big leagues and you get that ultimatum pushed on you, you either want to, the way you're going to continue to go forward, you either going to play ball or don't. So that's the only thing I have a fear with DeSantis. No, he doesn't. Now, why DeSantis don't? See, DeSantis is smart. Like I said, this is what should happen. Trump is probably gonna go with that chick that was running for governor for office in Arizona. I think him and her will be a running mate. Because he's not going with Pence, because Pence fucked up too bad. Then, as soon as he get that secured, she's going to have to tone down herself. Because she's got to be more appealing to both sides of the aisle. You know what I'm saying? The people that still, Carrie Lake, that still don't know what they want to do. And then after that happens, they need to go ahead on and they get that, they should be smooth sailing. Now, this is how I feel like it's going to play out with Trump and Carrie if they got elected. Trump and Carrie Lake got elected for president, vice president. Trump is probably gonna step down, let Kerry take the reins. I can see Kerry going with 2 people for her running mate. And this is where DeSantis is going to be important in play. I see her having DeSantis as her running mate. And as soon as that happens, I see Youngkin trying to go and dethrone Kari Lake. If Youngkin winds up beating Kari Lake, Youngkin is going to have Ron DeSantis on the ticket. This is what it is. He could run, and at the end, he will withdraw. We gotta game it. The RNC is about to be played. Yeah, you're right. We gotta game it. And that's what I'm thinking what would happen. Kari Lake would probably, like I said, and Ron DeSantis. And then when it's time for her to be reelected again, I think Youngkin will be her challenger. And I can see Youngkin and Sears going with each other. Now, here's the thing about Sears. I think Sears is this is the lieutenant governor that's an ex-Marine for Virginia. I think she's a very intelligent woman. I like her swag. I like how she talks about the issues. But I think that she is starting to feel like that the Trump movement, the MAGA movement, in her mind has become more of a thorn in the Republican side than a success story. And the reason why I think that they thinking like that is because, once again, they let mainstream media influence their judgment. Because mainstream media can get you. And a lot of that got to do with, no offense, I love Fox News, but some of the shit that Fox News put out about Trump also hurts that mindset for the people that have been MAGA supporters as well. So, at the end of the day, I think that is the issue that Lieutenant Governor Sears is having. Not only just her, but a lot of them that were pro-Trump until recently. They are scared that Trump is so brazen that he's going to scare voters away. But if they think about it, actually he has brought more people to come towards the Republican Party because of the brazen attitude. America like brazen. They don't want nobody soft. And that's what they got to understand. And she said all these suckers need to be rebutated. She said, that's what I think is happening to ABL. No, I don't think that's not what happened to ABL. I think ABL is just trying to do what they call the, they say it at work all the time. He's trying to go with the most conventional answer. Me, myself, y'all know how I feel. We need Trump back. Fuck all that bullshit. Because I feel like if we get Trump back, we can go and reestablish ourselves and still be raw and still be straight to the point. Yeah, my dad was the shit too, Devin. Didn't take no shit from nobody. All right, guys. But anyway, I just want to get that off my chest. Just some rumbling statements about me talking and shooting the shit with y'all. But yeah, if y'all see any trolls on my shit, y'all know what to do, man. Get them fuckers off. You can jump in their ass. I don't care. I just think it's hilarious that these are the type of folks that wants to knock someone down for asking for a donation. I don't see nothing wrong with asking nobody for a donation. Now, if you asking for somebody a donation every day, then unless you like a straight, well, even if you a straight up content creator, adult content creator, if you asking for donations every day, that's different. That don't look good. That makes you look more of a gold digger than someone doing their job. But at this point in the game, I'm only asking because I'm literally sick and I literally got to get stuff inside my home so we can stay afloat until I get paid the next couple of days. Exactly. Shit. Now, exactly. Say it again for the people in the back. I ain't panhandling. It ain't like I'm sitting on my ass waiting on an unemployment check. I mean, fuck. I work 2 damn jobs. This YouTube, this, and other things. I mean, shit, man, it's hard to live right now. And I'm in South Georgia. So imagine how it is living in New York and these other places. Anyway, guys, please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'll let y'all know what the diagnosis is. I'm out.